Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. I'm finally getting the chance to get into the Jennie Ruby album. Unfortunately, there's a couple of songs that I reacted to the music videos that are not available on the YouTube channel, like Zen and Extra Large. Both reactions are available in the link in the description where you can view them for free. You do not have to subscribe to the Patreon. Just click the link and you will be able to see the post. You don't even have to be a member. Check it out if you haven't got the chance yet to see my reaction, if you're interested, of course. Other than Extra Large and Zen, there's obviously like Jennie that we just reacted to, or I just reacted to just now before doing this reaction, and it's probably my favorite song from Jennie just in general, including her very first solo. So very excited. There's a couple of songs off of this album obviously that we are going to be skipping because we already checked out the music videos. So like Jennie, Love Hangover, Mantra, Extra Large, and of course Zen will be omitted from this reaction. Again, make sure to check out the playlist to get caught up with all of my other reactions to Jennie's solo stuff, and the Zen and Extra Large reactions that are blocked are available again in the description of this video. So without further ado, let's get into it. The mood is really nostalgic. Ooh. Ooh. There's something romantic about this melody too. I can't imagine some of the visuals from Love Hangover with this, including the breakup or like the death or something. That was very moody. Like it feels like if I had to visualize this song and turn it into a music video, it would be like a collage of some sorts, or like something filmed with like a Super 8 camera. It like you can instantly visualize like a music video shot in an old school kind of way or something like that, with lots of filters and frames and just I don't know, it just sounds really nostalgic and almost like longing for something, which you know, with songs like Love Hangover, of course, and the toxicity and whatnot, is really interesting. I really enjoyed that intro. Ooh. That's a familiar vocal melody. Whoa. This... That chorus sounds so familiar.
Feeling like that first hit that you take in the morning. Baby, you are talking, and I think I've gone to somebody I need to do anything for you. I'm the same, we ain't got problems. Know that we could both be on one. But if somebody try to start some, I'm gonna try for you, I fight for you, go up for you, I start a war. Ever since the day you locked in, I was gonna be a down bitch. If I need to start a war, I'm gonna try for you, I fight for you, go up for you, I start a war. Yeah, yeah. You know I start a war. Yeah, yeah. You know I start a war. Yeah. You know I start a war. Yeah. Yeah. You know I start a war.
Damn, that was dope. I really like the song and I love the picture that it's kind of painting. It almost like gave me vibes of, I don't know, maybe Bonnie and Clyde or just like a very old school kind of vibe in a way. I love the fact that also the song kind of like opens up on another chapter in this album, as a lot of the songs, you know, are talking about like self-love, confidence, the mantra of the mantra that you follow of not giving a fuck about what anyone else thinks or says, or, you know, using hatred as a motivational tool. But then you have songs like Love Hangover that talk a little bit more about like the love, and there's like some toxicity within it. And now this song kind of like creates like that vibe of like falling for someone, and the second I did, I was gonna be a down bitch for them. It's like, I'm down bad and I'm gonna do anything for you, even if we fight and we have problems. I'm not gonna let anyone, you know, hurt you. So I'm gonna start a war no matter what happens. What's mine is mine, what's yours is yours, and we're not gonna let it break us apart or something like that, even if we are problematic. It's kind of like loving you beyond the problems that we have, and I'm not gonna let anyone kind of like get in the way. I also love the fact that the lyrics say, "'Cause love, it holds responsibility. Hold you down, hold me down. That's just the way we've been." And feeling like that first take, that first hit that you take in the morning, you know, a puff of, you know, a cigarette or a joint or whatever. I just love the fact that no matter how much anyone tries to get in the way between us, love holds a responsibility to where no one will be able to break those walls between us. So that was a really nice touch, and a nice little introduction of a different chapter within this album. So I'm excited to see what Handlebars actually has in store for us, because this song actually features Dua Lipa. Let's go.
I trip and fall in love, just like a two-stage drum. I always go all in, all in, all in. Over the handlebars, hitting the ground so hard. If I'm alone, falling, falling, falling. We ain't gotta talk about it. Mercy. Why is it love is never kind to me? I heard the fools rushing, yeah, that's me. It burns me time and time again. So why am I still fixing for this frying pan?
Damn.
What you doing for tonight and forever? I could be the rest of your life or whatever. My lips and your lips, we could press them together. I don't ever think twice, and maybe that's why I trip and fall in love.
Oh.
Just like a two-stage drum. I
It's a nice little foreshadow to Love Hangover with the buzzed. Nice. That was a nice little play because, like, you know, biting your lip almost like to show a sign of like affection or like desire, but biting my lip also kind of like the expression of not saying something that I'm not supposed to. So that was kind of like a nice play on words. And I love like the frying pan line was something that I don't think I've ever heard before. Sorry, what? It's not something that I've ever heard before. Like, it burns me every time, so why am I still fixing for this frying pan that keeps on fucking burning me as I rush in? Single kiss, I lost my mind for 7 days and 7 nights. Can't eat it, baby, it's true. Trying to bite my lip, I'm probably gonna slip and say some crazy shit to you. I wonder what you're doing for tonight and forever. I don't ever think twice, and maybe that's why I trip and fall in love, just like a Tuesday drunk. Oh. That was a really fun song. Holy shit. This kind of lyrically reminds me of Love Hangover, because literally tripping and falling, getting drunk, you know, buzzed, like a love hangover, having a love hangover, feeling like a fool because fools rush in. I love the fact that, again, much like I started talking about with Start a War, we're focusing a little bit more on love and what kind of like made me turn into a person that just decided to appreciate herself for who she is and fall in love with herself and believe in her, create her own mantra, and just focus on herself and becoming a better version of herself than trying to think of who can I complete or who can complete me. So instead of being that fool that always rushes in, I'm just going to focus on myself. I also talked about this a little bit with Extra Large, the Deutsche feature, because there were lyrics basically talking about how, you know, everyone that you're trying to impress me with money, fame, and status, but I got so much more of that, more than you do, so there's nothing that you have that actually impresses me. So if I'm gonna fall for someone, it's gonna be for something real, like personality or like having actual feelings, not something that is motivated by fame or status or money. And this song and Start a War kind of like talk about like a different version of Jennie that was kind of like willing to risk herself and burn herself before she burned to ashes like a phoenix that rose up and then became a variation of her in Zen, for example, in the music video, like a goddess warrior of swords, you know, someone that believes in herself and that completes herself first before looking for someone to complete her, as she constantly rushes in to fall in love with someone because she so desperately kind of like needs that intimacy or needs someone to complete her. She finally was like, I can complete myself. I don't need someone else. And also, when the time comes, it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna rush in, much like she's saying, fools rush in, and that's me. So I feel like there's like a really cool evolution within this music video, and the songs that we already checked out, like Zen, Mantra, Extra Large, and like Jennie, kind of like talk about the concept of like why I became who I am, so powerful and confident and that became my mantra is because I got hurt over, you know, being in love and falling for the wrong people that later burned me. Like talking about like, it burns me time and time again. So why am I still fixing for this frying pan? You know, so that was really, really cool. The Dua Lipa feature was beautiful. Obviously, she has an incredible voice. I mean, there's not really much for me to say other than it would be nice to see like a live performance of this. We got some really cool features in this one, whether it's Dua Lipa, Childish Gambino later on, the Deutsche feature, obviously the Dominic Fike Love Hangover feature was also really, really dope too. I Am?
Party in the back room.
No. Oh! Them joints up in this bitch, okay. Ugh. Why is the instrumental reminding me of PIMP by 50 Cent? Or am I tripping? Like, not quite, but there's like that. I don't know. It's really cool. Actually, yeah, it reminds me of PIMP.
No more cycles on your merry-go. Straight lines of hate crime. Feeling it a scary go. You see your judgment. Watch her dashy flow. Nasty, flashy. Wave dropping motorboat. Target on my name, but your aim's way up. Why are you evaluating me on your day up?
Nice. Oh.
Rooftop when I party, turn like a Harley. Sorry, not
Nice.
sorry, yeah. Shadows all around me, close and they crown me. Breathe, I can hardly. It seems like I got
Whoa.
chokehold on him. Everybody's cool, but when I do it, I'm the problem.
Wait, let's take it back. I love the writing. Where was it? Bulletproof glass when I'm riding through. Rooftop when I party turned like a Harley Davidson, but Harley also maybe like Harley Quinn. But the writing and the Harley obviously go hand in hand. But I love the like. This is like all the jab that she needed to throw at haters. Why are you evaluating me on your day off? You got nothing better to do. Why do you focus on, like, I talked about this so much in my reactions. Like, haters have so much fucking free time to hate on you. If they focus that energy on themselves, they would be so much more successful and peaceful in life. Like, we talked about this with the Lisa album. We talk about this in so many like K-pop reactions just in general. But it's like you talk shit, make posts and videos critiquing and being like the harshest motherfuckers possible with zero empathy and zero understanding and zero nuance towards a person that you don't actually know in real life and never will fucking meet unless you go to their concert, and by that point you would be a hypocrite because you're hating me and then you're still giving me money to watch me perform, which wouldn't surprise me if that happens as well. But I fucking love it. Like, target on my name, but your aim's way off. Like, you keep on mentioning my name, but like I still, like, all the Blackpink members, for all the shit that people want to say and throw their way, somehow, like, if they're that undeserving of their success, how come they continue to fucking rise to the levels that they did? Like, something's ain't right, you know? So I really, the Sea of Judgment, watch her, there she floats, Sea of Judgment, obviously that was a really cool line, and then just fucking talking shit about me and, you know, thinking something will stick, and you throw anything to the wall hoping that shit sticks, but nothing is going to. I love this instrumental.
Rooftop when I party, turn like a Harley. Sorry, not sorry, yeah. Shadows all around me, close and they crown me. Breathe, I can hardly. It seems like I got chokehold on him. Everybody's cool, but when I do it, I'm the problem. Gave you too much and it's giving spoil rotten. Got stressed out, being the trending topic.
That was interesting. Was it Jennie that had like that whole weird like controversy about the smoking or something? Like she smoked an electric cigarette or something, or like a vape or some shit, and she got flack for it because like I loved some of the comments. Oh my god, she was so insensitive to the crew that was around her breathing that. Like no one feels more holier than thou than a fucking hater on the internet. Like, holy fucking shit. So everybody's cool, but when I do it, I'm the problem. Like, I can do everything that everyone does, and it's no problem when they do it, but the second I do it, suddenly I'm the fucking villain. Like, why the fuck am I even held to, like, this weird standard? I'm just being a fucking human being, like, and I didn't do anything to hurt anyone. I haven't hurt anyone. Like, it's such a weird, yeah. I love the sound on the chokehold as she kind of like holds her breath too. The shadows all around me close and they crowd me. As like the darkness, the haters are creeping in and they're trying to, you know, come up to me and basically put me down. Man, I love the song.
They crowd me, breathe, I can hardly. It seems like I got chokehold on him. Everybody's cool, but when I do it, I'm the problem. Gave you too much and it's giving spoil rotten. Got stressed out, being the trending topic. Yeah, watch me. I'm so
Hot cold gelato.
I'm on one, I'm calm though. Come give me a kiss. Get up,
Ew.
party in the back room. I left it in the restroom. Now my attitude is
I left you in the restroom because you are jack shit.
shots fired on my way up. Bulletproof glass when I'm running.
And the bulletproof glass is kind of nice. Like, all the shots you fire at me don't mean shit.
Yeah.
Ew. That was fucking dope. I think this is like, I don't want to get into like what's my top favorites, but this is definitely up there. Like, I absolutely love the song. Like, anytime like the members of Blackpink get to talk some shit to the haters, I will always smile like an idiot listening to this, because it's always nice to see, because like it's like the haters never learn. Like, the more you hate me, the more you propel my name, and you make me more famous by putting me in all these headlines and making all the shit about me. It just puts my name out there even more, and you constantly make me the trending topic. Granted, I wish I wasn't, for like some of the shit that you make of me, obviously, but at the same time, it's like some people will never learn. So I love the bulletproof glass as like the shots fire on my way up, but like as she arrives, but also she is on her way up and the shots fire. You can't reach her, but even if you did, the glass is bulletproof. So that was really, really cool. Man, I really, really fucking love the song. The Hot Cold Gelato and Angel Diablo. I like, I can be an angel, I can be a devil. Like, I absolutely, and the hot and cold, I also kind of like love, as she's kind of like portraying various like aspects of her personality, hot and cold, and angelic and devilish. Like, even the Zen like music video, the trailer itself. You had like those angelic visuals of her with the flowers looking like a literal angel, but then there's like visuals where she's kind of like a badass bitch and whatnot. I love the no more cycles on your merry-go-round. Like, I'm not gonna be your cow to milk or your scapegoats. You're not gonna milk me for views. You're not gonna, get any more cycles out of me, because every time you do, that means that I fucking cared about it, and I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let you make a name off of me or use me as like a pawn or something, or like just use me and abuse me in a way. So it doesn't matter what you do to me. Like, I've had enough of that. I'm Zen, and that's my mantra. Anyway, sorry about the puns. We are going to skip obviously Extra Large and Mantra and Love Hangover and Zen. So we're fast forwarding to the next song, which is going to be Damn Right with Childish Gambino and Kali Uchis.
Solo on my lonely shit. Didn't even know the type that I was on. Told you, hoping on the left side, rock the ship. Now you're struggling to keep your eyes on the road. And you saw me with my hair in the wind, playing Beyonce. Putting that good working like a fiance.
Oh my. Nice rhyme scheme. Oh my. Ay, Dios mío. Ooh.
Can I be the only one? You feel good to me. You know it. You know it. Damn right.
This is Baby making music.
Got your body all night. Yeah. I've been reminded they was alright.
Damn.
But they ain't you.
Candy cane blue sticks thumping the range. Hitting top notch means the simpler things. Playing hopscotch, but she landed the square. He never even tried to put her legs in the air. He never even tried to put a baby in there. No matter who you racing when you jump in the set, just know it's gonna come back. A lot of niggas thought that they was working, but she laughing about you stroking the check. The confidence lack. They used to have to talk, but now they look at the watch. The chain and the thing, let me look at them stocks. I walk around Atlanta like I live in a box. She pop a red balloon and now he kicking them rocks. You playing with fire. I said she was the sweetest till she made me a lie. I used to work the middle, but I had to retire. She did me something dirty, but she did it with style. Damn
Damn
right.
right, I did that. Damn right.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn right, I did that.
Holy shit.
Damn right, I did that. Damn right, yeah. Damn right, I did that. Yeah, I did.
Damn. Yeah, you did. God damn. This is Baby Making Music 101. Holy shit. I love that it sounded like something straight from the 90s, honestly. Like, it was so sensual, and like the vibe was just immaculate. And there seems to be like a couple of references. Obviously, the Beyonce reference is the most obvious. The solo reference is also something that I think is there. Popped up on you solo on my lonely shit, as you know, bitch going solo were the lyrics, but bitch I think is more so in Korean, was it? Which means light, if I'm not mistaken, in the original solo. But solo on my lonely shit, like I went solo, now I'm solo, but also solo in a breakup and feeling empowered. There's lyrics like hop in on the left side. Like there's like lyrics of very powerful and self-empowered individual that knows her worth. And the lyrics like damn right I did that is like being very unapologetic about how successful and everything that I did. And it's not about being humble, it's about being confident, and it's about all the things that led me to this point. And yes, I did that. That was me and no one else. Callie's verse, honestly, was so fucking beautiful. I think this was my first time hearing her voice, to be honest. I don't think I've heard her before, but I would definitely look forward to checking out more songs by her. I really, really enjoyed it. She introduces a little bit more of that sensuality to the song, a little bit more like it's sensual, it's elegant, it's almost like painting herself and Jennie kind of like in like this goddess kind of figure that is so desired, but you know, I'll do it so good I'll make your trouble disappear. It's almost like she's like that one thing that is beyond everything, you know. She's like quite the literal goddess. There is a very interesting line by Childish Gambino that I'm not sure about, because he says she popped a red balloon and now he kicking the rocks. So kicking rocks out there alone, you know. But the red balloon actually reminds me there's like a YouTube dating-ish kind of show where it's basically a bunch of like potential dates, dating partners, who are literally lined up for you. They hold a balloon, they bring an individual that starts talking about themselves, and if the ladies are not interested, and I think it also goes vice versa, there's like ladies that come in and there's like dudes lined up, and if they don't like you, they just pop the balloon. And literally that is like some of the most fucking harshest rejections I've ever seen. But that's what this reminds me of. I love like his lyrics are kind of like from the perspective of the one who got dropped, the one who became the ex, but he's still infatuated by her, because even though she did me something dirty, she did it with style, you know. Like there's still like a level of, oh shit, I had something amazing and I lost it because I wasn't worthy. So the female interest is still painted as like a goddess in a way, which I thought was really, really cool. And just like the power of the lyrics, damn right I did that. It's like it's like taking the opportunity to be like, fuck yeah, that was my hard work. I did it. I got to where I am. And whether it's breaking up with someone, whether it's rising to the status that all of these individuals have risen, but more so we're talking about Jennie because it's her album, and just her being confident in herself and, you know, taking the time to smell the roses, so to speak, and appreciate where she is and be like, yeah, that was me and no one else. I did that. So whatever meaning you want to take, whether it's in a more relationship-y kind of like the breakup that led to me being solo, and me being solo was the best thing that could have happened to me because I found myself, or, you know, just in general, all of my achievements, like damn right I fucking did it myself, you know. That was really, really cool.
Maybe it's time to take a leap of faith and come to my senses.
Ooh, love that hit.
Shirt off in the rain.
Very cinematic.
Strike a fucking match, your love and desire, and warm my hands up in the flame. that shit. I
Fuck it up.
flip the script. I
Flip it up.
inside of me. I
Inside out. Sorry.
fuck that shit.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I love how dark it gets with the instrumental.
I'm in love, you're in game, switching up, switching. They won't fight the urge. I'll go insane. I'll say what I want if this
Somebody's love hangover again.
if this is true, if this is true, whatever happened to freedom and honesty? What matters to you, it's not that deep to me. Fuck that shit. I flip the script. Inside of me. Fuck that shit.
Ooh.
Over it. Off the grid.
Holy shit. This might be like the most raw and emotional song on the album, and the most kind of like liberating song on the album, which is mostly led by Jennie's insanely incredible vocals. And I love, like, the instrumental is kind of minimalistic, but at the same time it's incredibly cinematic, like the hits and everything. It feels like a bit of a trailer in a way. Like, this could easily have been like the album trailer if it wasn't for Zen, for example. But what I love about the song is that it basically flips the script, no pun intended, on even her own like success and everything in some way. Because what got me to the point is saying fuck that shit and flip the script. Both are F.T.S. So it's like you can both say fuck that shit and do what you want to do, and you can also flip the script and do something that hasn't been done before. And you know, that also means as I'm reaching this status, I'm not bound by any social norms or any limitations. I'm bound by what I want to do. So that's why she's saying maybe it's time to take a leap of faith and come to my senses, take my shirt off in the rain, like soak it in, start a fucking match of love and desire, as love and desire are represented by fire as well. Love, passion, and desire. Fire basically symbolizes those things. So I love the strike a match of love and desire. That was a really cool play on words. And warm my hands up in the flame and feel that love and desire, and maybe even, you know, love, whether it's, you know, in a romantic sense, which I kind of like, because the album kind of like goes back and forth between getting burned constantly by love and being the fool that rushes in Handlebars. I was about to say Love Handlebars, or, you know, start a war where, you know, the bond between us and the love that holds a responsibility of me holding on to you and you holding on to me. Even if we have problems, I'm still not going to let anyone come near us and break us apart. So I'm going to start a war for you. And then there's like the songs that talk about her independence and her, you know, being empowering, like Extra Large and like, Mantra and Zen. So like there's like this back and forth. So this song, in a way, if she's like this ultra successful solo, both literally musically but also in a romantic sense, now she's like, well, maybe it's time to take a leap of faith and kind of like start a match of love and desire. Maybe I can find someone who's there for me. But more so than anything, I feel like this song is also kind of like about changing the norms in a way. And the lyrics, what matters to you, it's not that deep to me. Like, it's interesting because for me, at first, I thought that this was like an internal struggle, kind of like I want I want to find love again, but then I realized that what matters to you, it's not that deep to me, so fuck that shit. I don't want to fall in love, and I almost like found myself thinking about like contradictions in a way. But at the same time, it's more so what matters to you who maybe hates me, it's not that deep to me, so fuck that shit. You know, I'ma do me, and I'm gonna flip the script, and she's almost kind of like imploring you also to not care about what anyone else says. If you have an urge, fulfill it. If you have something that is worth fighting for you, don't try to block it, because you will go insane, as the lyrics say. So whatever happened to freedom and honesty, you know? So I really like that. Fuck that shit. I am over it. Like, I'm not gonna let myself be held captive to what I want to do just because there's some people on the internet or some people that might look at me funny or say something mean about me. At the end of the day, fuck that shit, and I'm gonna flip the script myself, and if no one else does it before me. So I really, really love the song. Wait, incoming? Another damn joint? Really? That's cool. Okay.
I woke up like this, feeling like a weight just lifted. I don't know what it is, but I swear to God I love this shit. Look in the mirror, there ain't nothing clearer. So take off your filter. What you gonna do with that?
I love the fact that this song comes right after F.T.S, which is Fuck That Shit, or Flip the Script. Like, now that the burden has been lifted and she was like, fuck everything that anyone says, just it's not that deep to me, and I'm over it, and now it feels as if a weight has just been lifted.
I woke up like this, feeling like a weight just lifted. I don't know what it is, but I swear to God I love this shit. Look
Me too.
in the mirror, there ain't nothing clearer. So take off your filter. What you gonna do with that? Anything I want is in my reach, yeah, like that. Unapologetic when I creep, yeah, it's like that. All the flashing lights, they follow me, yeah, like that. Full throttle crashing to the gate when I ride out. Quick to judge a book by the front, inside out. Never cared what you thought then, why should I now? Undress me on the way to perfection, yeah, underneath. Finally found what's been missing when I take it all. I know I love me more.
Oh.
With no filter, filter.
Ooh.
Oh, with no filter, filter. Oh, no filter, uncensored when I take it all off. I love me more. With no filter, I found it.
Holy shit, that was beautiful.
Simple and so beautiful. Go ahead and judge me. Nothing can touch me when I take it all. Undress me.
Oh my god.
On the way to perfection, yeah, underneath. Finally found what's been missing when I take it all. I know I love me more. With no filter.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. What a dope ass drop. Well, let's talk about. That was beautiful. Holy shit, this might be my favorite song on the album so far. I love the extra break. Ooh.
With no filter, filter. Oh, with no filter, filter. Oh, no filter, uncensored when I take it all off. I love me more. With no filter.
Holy shit. I think this is my favorite song on the album. Maybe even more so than like Jennie. Holy shit. You know what the first thing that popped into my head when she started talking about uncensored when I take it off? Nude by Idol. Like the whole gist and the misinterpretation of how it's like, it's not about the ladies being nude in terms of being naked literally, but more so about being bare and naked, like figuratively, you know, being themselves, being real, being bare, more so. So I love the fact that the lyrics almost have like this suggestive tone to them, when in reality, it's more so about I'm taking off all the filters in a way. So, and I love me more when I don't have to censor myself, when I don't have to focus about limitations. Everything that I needed was right underneath my nose, and I just needed to take it off. So I almost wish there was a music video for this, because you can go so far with this, and it can be so incredibly like convoluted and like suggestive on one hand, but then have a deeper meaning underneath, no pun intended. Like, I feel like it would be really, really beautiful, like, and it's so, like, the drops, like the second drop more so than the first one, like it had a little bit of extra bounce to it, and like the extra little break in between when she says with no filter. Like, I love it. Like, whether it's no filter, like whatever you want to take, like no filter, like no sugar coating, not trying to force myself for you to like me, not trying to be someone that I'm not supposed to be, not trying to be an idol, for fuck's sake, as well. As we talked about this so many times, it's like being real. You know, I love also kind of like undress me on the way to perfection, underneath finally what's been missing. You know, we try to perfect ourselves by adding so many fucking layers without realizing that we were perfect underneath all along, and we forgot that. We didn't even realize that because we kind of like always think that we need to satisfy someone else instead of satisfying ourselves in a way. So like, I fucking love the song. I love the different ways and variations that she can kind of like talk shit and kind of like call out hypocrisy as well, like quick to judge a book by the front, you know, inside out, never cared what you thought then, so why should I now, you know. And also kind of like the undress me on the way to perfection. I'm not sure if maybe there's like some other like connotation to that, as far as like maybe people trying to undress her with their eyes or something like that, in terms of the way that you look at her, which again makes me think of like the whole nude music video by Idol in a way. But like, this song is kind of quite literally about being nude and being bare bones and being the real me, and not being quite literally kind of like unapologetic in a way. So yeah, this is probably my favorite song from the album, and I love the "so take your filter off, bitch," like stop thinking about what anyone else thinks and just fucking, you know, do what needs to be done to lift that weight off of your shoulder. Ooh. Okay, there another production by Mike Will.
Give me up, need your love, touch my thigh, tell me what put you in that mind, frame it up, draw me in, do me right, don't you dare leave my side.
Oh my.
I could be your price, pick me up, flying lights, paradise in Seoul City. I see your soul.
Nice.
Seoul City.
I got soul.
See your soul. Yeah.
Ooh.
Plus 82, some miracle. Only listen to my general. He says, my attitude out of control. Tell me what to do, Mr. General.
Oh my.
Would you make me a boss? Pretty please.
The way she said boss was so fucking sensual.
Can you breathe?
No.
I could
Thank you.
give you life. Apple out on my eye. Pick me up. Flying lights.
Picking apples, eh?
Paradise in Seoul City. See your soul, Seoul City. I see your soul. Yeah.
Ooh.
Plus 82, some miracle. Only listen to my general.
Holy shit.
He says, my attitude out of control. Tell me what to do, Mr. General.
Ooh. Damn. Love this beat. The production on this album has been absolutely divine, honestly. Holy shit. God damn. That was fucking beautiful. Okay, so I was wondering about the plus 82. Apparently it's the dialing code for South Korea, and I love the fact that she's basically kind of like paying homage to her roots where she was born in a very like sensual, dreamlike, like neon lights, neon city kind of way. Honestly, if this was a music video, I would imagine just a motorcycle going through fucking Seoul during the night or something like that, like in a time lapse kind of way, or like just a time lapse of Seoul, like that's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. And like the vocals in this song are some of the best from this entire album, honestly. Like I love the way she sounded, so dreamy and so like she honestly made me feel like she is like Ana de Armas in Blade Runner, like that shot of Ryan Gosling looking at her, and she's like she's talking to him as like this Titantron and whatnot. Like that's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting for some reason. I'm not sure why, but holy shit, this was one of the most beautiful songs. It's such a vibe. It's such a fucking trip.
저긴 어딜까?
저 별의 시작과 끝은 어디일까?
나도 모르겠어.
Okay, we'll check out the Korean lyrics if they're available on Genius.
You see the starlight in me, shining so bright and pristine. What about the moments in between? You said you see the starlight in me. What about the black mystery? What about the moments you don't see? It's way deeper than what you think.
Ooh.
I'm tired of that Novocaine. Put all that shit away. I wanna feel everything. I was just a white lie. Truth comes out in time, every time.
Oh, started off as a ballad and now it's like a. I'm waiting for that drop now. Oh. Hey, the way. Nice. Ooh.
반짝이는 별처럼
This album is fucking gorgeous.
내 꿈속에서
Holy shit. Honestly,
점점 가까워지는 거 아닐까?
that was fucking beautiful. Okay, so apparently, according to like Google Translate, the beginning says, where is that place? Where's the beginning and the end of that star? I don't know. Wouldn't it be somewhere in the meantime? I think it's too much of a literal maybe transition. And the outro is done by Yo Ji Gu. And it says, like the twinkling star over there, isn't it getting closer and closer in my dreams? The song itself, honestly, it started off, it made me feel like we're about to get a ballad. And then it turned into like this beautiful, build up with a really nice drop. And I love the balance, because it's like you see all of the pure and positive, and you see me at my highest, but you never seen me at my lowest. You didn't see the black, the black hole that I have in me that I'm constantly drawn to, because you can't escape fucking darkness and depression. And she literally says, when the stupid thoughts started getting louder, I said, bitch, chill out, and took a cold shower to shock myself out of that mindset. Because even though Jennie is ultra successful, I constantly talk about this on this channel, you can be on top of the world and still feel like you are a piece of shit, unsuccessful, and you will make thousands of scenarios in which you are undeserving of the fame that you have, or it took so much out of you that it feels as if it's worthless to you, and what are you really? And that's why, even though the album constantly, throws shade at the haters, at the same time, no one is a bigger critique of an artist than the artist themselves. Like, no one hates themselves. No one hates us more than we hate ourselves in our lowest and darkest moments. And I feel like this kind of like touches on that aspect. Like, and that's why we have like display on bright and dark, and staying away from like that darkness in the black hole, and more going towards like that starlight, or like that twinkling star, which I thought was really, really cool. And I also love the fact that despite all of my fame and everything that I'm going through, all I want to do is just make my mom proud. Like, at the end of the day, the little things is what I want. And I gravitate to the real, not fake. And this time it's on me. I'm the real. I don't want to be fake, as we literally had the previous song, which talked about Filter, the previous song Filter, where it's about being uncensored, quote unquote naked, being the nude version of me, the real version of me, and not a fake version of myself. So once I focus on that, and that's what I want to be, that's when I am able to shy away from that quote unquote black hole, or like the abyss, the darkness that I am constantly gravitating towards when I feel like I'm at my lowest, in a way. So I love the fact that, she's talking about I gravitate towards the real and not fake, and this time it's on me, so I focus on myself. So like the whole album is really like an exploration and self-discovery and self-appreciation and just every once in a while you have to be egotistical and focus on yourself, because it doesn't matter where you are and who you are and how much money, fame, and status you have. What does it all mean if you are unhappy, and I just love the fact that it's kind of like I'm unapologetically focusing on me, yeah, that was fucking beautiful. Holy shit. We're finishing up this album with a song by the name of Twin.
I'm writing a letter, and I put in a 12-ounce bottle of Heineken, and then let it go on a whim, cause I know I've been gone too long. But I'm writing a song, it's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song, it's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song, it's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song.
I love that.
Can you just bear with me? We were 10 years in and young and dumb and innocent, my friend, but I knew along, but we were both wrong. It's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song. It's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song. It's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song. I didn't leave ya, I still see ya when I'm bumping a shanty, yeah, on a beach, yeah. I didn't hold ya, but I still know ya. We will make up, make things right when we get older. Friend,
Ooh.
twin, 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 you and I, we drifted apart. Twin,
Bam.
twin, twin, like the white clouds under the star. Do you feel a way? I blamed the time and wasn't time, and we was
that's nice.
fighting and colliding, and I just couldn't stay. And I keep your name so tightly to my heartbeat. Guess I lost you and you lost me, but I put fuel to your flame. I didn't leave ya, I still see ya when I'm bumping a shanty, yeah, on the beach, yeah. I didn't hold ya, but I still know ya. We will make up, make things right when we get older. Friend,
Ugh. The way she says friend and twin. Oh,
twin, twin, you and I, we drifted apart. Twin, 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 like the white clouds under the stars. Swim, swim, twin, you and I, we drifted apart.
it sounded like she said swim at first and then twin.
Twin,
Interesting.
twin.
Holy shit. God damn. I didn't expect a song like this. I didn't expect a song like Filter. I didn't expect a song like Starlight. I never expected a sound like Zen. I'm so fucking blown away by the level of artistry that Jennie achieved with this album. And you know, this song and the lyrics of the song and like the playfulness slash confusion when she repeats the I'm writing a letter but I'm writing a song. It's like I'm writing a letter but I'm writing a song. It's like like and then there's the lyrics, can you bear with me and just let me say my piece in a way. It's so incredibly like personal, and she's like she's expressing extreme vulnerability and confusion that makes her seem almost like she's losing her mind in a way, as she's like writing a letter, but it's more like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song, even though I'm writing a letter, but I'm actually writing a song, but it feels more like a letter. And like the confusion is so beautifully represented with her lyrics and the way she delivers those lyrics more so. And I love the fact that, you know, this song is about like a friendly kind of a relationship, like maybe even best friends, as they talked about. We were 10 years young and dumb and innocent, my friend, and it's like unfortunately, things led to us drifting apart. Sometimes it's not me, it's not you. It's just life that happens, and we just, before we realized what was going on, we just drifted apart. Living in different places, different professions, hobbies, parents, whatever the case may be, we just drifted apart. And it's like the song is like this letter that I always wanted to write, but I turned it into a song. So I'm just putting this song, which is a letter, out in the open, and I hope that you will listen to it and think of me, because you will know that I never forgot about you. Like, and I and like I love the fact that she's also kind of like leaving the door open, that we'll eventually make things right when we get older, you know. Even though we drifted apart, we're still kind of like close. There's still like this bond and like this something unbreakable between us, that if it's supposed to happen, it'll happen, and we'll see each other again. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, this was such a unexpected turn. Like, it's not unexpected to end on like a slower song, like a ballad or something, but like the way she did it was absolutely incredible. This whole album is an A plus, honestly. There's so many songs where I was like, this is my favorite. No, this is my favorite. Like, holy shit. It's amazing. It's amazing that all of the Blackpink members within like the last couple of months had all of their solo albums and mini albums and music videos and all their projects, whether it's acting or anything else. Like, this really kind of like opens your eyes to how much more they had in the chamber, and they weren't able to really get that out in the open. And now that they are, are all solo individuals, not counting the Blackpink reunion and all that kind of stuff, but as far as like solo artists, they were able to finally show you all of their charms, confidence, vulnerabilities, the good, the bad, the ugly. Just leave it all out in the open and tell you how they really feel. And really, all of them did such a phenomenal job with all of their albums, and this album was absolutely fucking incredible. Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't have number one favorite song. I don't think so, because there's too many songs that I loved on this album, and I don't know how to process that, and to even come up with a top 3, I don't even know. But yeah, this was incredible. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know your thoughts on this album, and how do you feel about the songs? What is your ranking? Top 5, top 3? Let me know, as hard as it may be, because for me at the moment it's kind of impossible for me to come up with a top 3, because I loved Zen so much, but it's been a minute since we checked out that music video, and I just checked out like Jennie, and I was like, this is my favorite song. But now checking out the album, I'm kind of like second guessing myself, so I'm not gonna put a number 1 for now. But let me know your top 3, top 5, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Be well and safe wherever you are. See ya.